Hello and happy Friday. I just wanted to pop in and talk about free design services because I've had a couple of instances this past week. I'm supposed to be making dinner and I thought I'd come down here and escape instead. I've had a couple of instances this past week where people have worked with a builder. They've got free design services as part of getting quotes and things like that with that builder, and then they've got into contracts and then they've been stung with lots of additional costs that have actually really put a hold up on their project, and I've been in contact with them. So there's two things to be aware of with free design services that builders might offer. One is that they're not actually free. They're really, you don't have to pay for this yet, design services. So what will happen is that you'll go to a builder, they'll say, look, we'll get your design done for free, and then, you'll move forward. You'll then generally pay a deposit on a contract to get a soil test done and some engineering done, and then you'll continue the design and, start making selections and those types of things. And what will happen is that you'll often find that after signing the contract that the price will start going up, and as information firms up around what you're actually building. And meanwhile, you've sort of been spending all this time creating this design based on a brief and all of that kind of stuff. So it can be really hard because you're kind of in quite deep to the process, and you're committed to a contract that's hard to back out of, and all of a sudden all these extra costs are coming up. And, one person I spoke to this week, it's $70,000 more than the contract that they signed, and they could have got a design done for far less than that they would have actually been able to use with other builders and get competitively priced. And that's the second thing to be aware of, is that you may work on a design with a builder that you've done for free. You may have worked out a project, worked it all out to the level of detail that you love, and you may then find that the builder can't build it for the price that you want to, and you're not actually able to take that design anywhere to anyone else, either to get competitively priced as a check or to even use with another builder and get the place built, or to even adjust with somebody else or anything like that. So I'll put a link in the comments below to a post that I have about copyright, just so you're aware of that. But just understand there's no such thing as free design services. Think of them as you're not having to pay for these yet, but you will be paying for these down the track, okay? Make sure that if you need to walk away from the builder, that you're able to take that design with you, and that any other information that you've been able to get in terms of engineering and those types of things, and understand if you're going to have any cancellation costs that you'll have to reimburse the builder for in order to be able to take those designs with you. There's just been a couple of homeowners that I've seen and spoken to this week who've really been stung with this to big amounts of money, far more than architectural or building designer fees would be. And so I just wanted to point out that there's a real myth around this idea of free design services, and just to be aware. All right, have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you later.